The drone and reality capture industry is booming. Companies are investing heavily in drones, digital twins, and sensors. But most of the data being captured is never used to drive decisions. So the real question is, how do you go from capturing data to making decisions? In the previous video, we explored reality capture using drones, laser scans, and photogrammetry. So today, we break down this process into stages that are easy to understand and to implement in any organization, from capture to real value generation. This entire process can be simplified into 4 stages: capture, processing, consumption, and decision making. The most important part isn't the stages themselves, but how well they're connected. The first stage is capturing data. Your inspection department or your digital twin vendor will use technologies like drones, LiDAR, cameras, and sensors to collect digital representations of the real world. But before capturing anything, it is critical to define what problem are we trying to solve, what data is actually needed, and which technology can capture it effectively. Because if the wrong data is collected, the entire process fails, regardless of the tools used. Stage 2 is processing the data. The objective is to turn raw data into usable models. Raw data is not immediately useful. Images are misaligned, signals are noisy, and coordinates can be inaccurate. Processing transforms this raw data into structured, usable models through cleaning, alignment, georeferencing, and structuring. This is also where significant computing power is required. A common bottleneck occurs when companies buy drones, hire a drone vendor, and do not have the computer power, the software licenses, or the internet speed to get that raw data anywhere. The third stage is consumption. This answers a key question: can the right people access and use the data? In many organizations, different teams handle capture, processing, and usage. As a result, data becomes fragmented across tools, formats, and systems, and suddenly, nobody really owns it. To avoid this, organizations need to clarify on where data is stored, who has access, and how long it is retained. If data is not accessible or usable, it does not create value, it does not exist. And this takes us to stage 4, decision making. This is where value is created. Data exists to support actions that improve outcomes, like saving time, reducing costs, and preventing errors. For example, outdated drawings are replaced with accurate 3D models, designs are adjusted to real conditions, rework is avoided, and significant costs are saved. The objective is simple: not to collect data, but to enable better decisions. The takeaway is, in reality, this pipeline often breaks between stages. Different teams own different parts of the process. One captures, another processes, another stores, and another makes decisions. Even if each stage works independently, the overall system can still fail. The real challenges are often poor integration, unclear ownership, incompatible systems, and limited computing capacity. Reality capture is evolving rapidly. The organizations that succeed are the ones that connect the entire workflow, from capture to decision making, because in the end, value comes from turning data into action.